I of course, just as I come in, just to add on to the problems, VUP has crashed. Because this stream refuses to go smoothly. So as I fix this here, let me regale you with the tales of all the ways that this stream has gone wrong. Um, because oh boy, it's been a doozy. Hey, there we go. Now that's me. Oh, cool. And we're not moving here, so we have to. Okay, and there we go. Okay, now we are running smooth again. Oh, except we're dropping more frames. Oh boy, that's exactly what I hoped for. Why? Why? Because it looked like it was finally going to go well. It looked like it was finally going to go well. I fully believed it would. This has been like the most frustrating stream to try to put together. So I was gonna do it Monday. We were dropping way too many frames. I was like, okay, we'll move it to today. Move it to today. I go to start it, still dropping way too many frames. I'm trying to test it. Can't figure it out. Eventually, I look into. I pull up a thing that lets me test my connections to all of Twitch's servers, and I find that, strangely enough, you see, where I live, I would have expected one of the two Chicago servers to give me the best connection. Strangely enough, the server in Utah is giving me the best connection right now, which still seems to not be great, even though it was perfect when I tested it. Perfect when I did a test stream that didn't like go out, like using like there's a mode you can do to just stream test that doesn't go live, but it tests your connection and everything as if you're sending out a stream, and it went perfect then. But of course, when I finally go to do the real stream, we drop so many frames again because this stream refuses to go well, and we just have to go for it and push through it. Anyway, we're here now. We haven't dropped frames in a few minutes, so hopefully we can stay that way. Let me explain what's going on today. I have signed myself up for a monthly subscription mystery box service called Video Games Monthly. This stream is not sponsored. I just think the service is really cool. And in this box, I receive games. I tell them what systems I own, what games I already own, and they send me games I don't own to keep. They're mine. And so today, we are going to be exploring the contents of what I received in my newest box. And I am going to start us off with cutting to my actual like unboxing. Now, for this first month, I didn't record my initial unboxing, but in the future, I will try to, because I do think that is a very cool part of this process. So, allow me to take you to that now. So, I didn't record this when I got it, but I still wanted this to be part of the stream. So it's not going to be like my first reaction, but like next month it will be. But here's the box, and first of all, I love that they like actually have branding on it and everything. But the first thing to mention is that they gave me this little card, which means I got 2 extra games in it. So the first one I saw was this, and that just made me laugh out loud. It's ridiculous. I just remember like seeing commercials for these toys when I was younger. Um, but this one was actually like completely new, like factory sealed and everything. I've opened it since then and tried it out. But next was this one. I thought it was interesting that they gave me like a special edition of the game. Clearly, it's a used copy. Um, but it's still pretty neat. And then you have this Namco Museum cartridge for Game Boy Advance. Little some arcade games there. Power Rangers Rescue for Game Boy Color, and this Japanese copy of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters 4, which actually I think was a Japan-only title. These are the first Game Boy Color games I've owned, though. It's pretty neat. A used copy, because it's been written on in pen. This is games I've owned. It's also the first I've owned, and I am noticing a difference between these two cartridges, where this one has a bigger like chip inside it, and I'm wondering what that really means, if anything. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get back to the stream part of it so that we can start playing these games. Oh, and I forgot to show the pin that it came with. It's just their mascot. I don't know why he's holding a beer. But the pin itself is not very well made. Because that would be the top, but How much does the service cost? Well, that depends on which box you want to get. Here we go. Because so I get the cheapest box, the 3-game box, which is $35 a month for me. And as you saw in the beginning, they gave me 2 free extra games with that. Now, why are we here? Why are we on this? Well, actually, we're not yet, because I need to do something real quick. But that first game I showed you was a 3DS game. So I don't have a way to stream that, obviously. And why is this happening? Hold up. My tags disappeared as I tried to change the category. There we go. Here we go. I don't have a way to stream that, so I'm going to play some old Trash Pack commercials while I talk about the game. So, I'm going to turn this down, actually. So, this game, just turned out to be, like, a mini-game collection. Now, first of all, actually, let's talk about the Trash Pack themselves. I remember, like, seeing these commercials. This would have been, like, very early 2010s. And they're a strange product. Definitely just near the tail end of it, but definitely during that time where they were like, oh, we, like, need everything to be gross out. And I just noticed that we're nonstop dropping frames, which I just love so much. I just love so much dropping frames, and when I'm trying to stream, just nonstop. Okay, we're in the green again. We're good. Okay, we're just gonna have to accept that we're gonna drop a lot of frames today. Why am I? Okay, let's fix the VTuber a little bit. So. So they were like, oh, it's gotta be everything like had to be gross, You know, they're creatures that live in your trash. No, it's me. It's me. It's my fault. Looks like we've smoothed out a little bit now. Anyway, we've lost the point a little bit. This was just a small little mini game collection that only had 4 mini games in it. There was one where you play as just a garbage truck trying to collect like trash falling from the sky. This is not, whatever. This isn't a real commercial, but whatever. We're just gonna, it's part of the playlist. Just gonna let it play. This was the only of the 4 mini games that I actually found myself like enjoying. This is too many frames. I don't understand. This is the server that I had the best connection with. I don't understand because my internet is good. And like OBS is the only thing having problems. So like it's not my end, it's Twitch's end. I'm beyond frustrated right now because when I tested it, it was fine. And then when I go to actually stream, it's not. I'm just trying to talk about this game, this bad game based on a stupid toy that no one cares about. I actually ended up playing that minigame for a while. But the other ones, there was one where you're trying to like fling like a single like trash pack character into a trash can, and that was really clunky and awkward. There's another one where you're just trying to hit targets, like you're trying to hit cranes to make them drop things into trash cans. And what was even the 4th one? I honestly can't even remember what the 4th one was. So, but throughout all of these, you can collect little PNGs of the trash pack characters, and you could also use that collection as a tracker for your actual collection if you had them. To be honest, they're not bad mini games. They're not bad mini games, but the fact that that's all the game was is just really, really weird. It was a strange choice. But anyway, that's about all I have to say about it. I can't really show you this one because I don't have a way to stream my 3DS. So let me get into our first game that I can show you. And that is... Hold up. Okay. That is... Let me get this stopped. And show to you... Namco Museum is going to be our first one here. Let me... Hopefully... Okay, now we're not like streaming YouTube videos and stuff in the background. Hopefully this goes better now. We're going to change the category, and we're going to start Namco Museum here. For the Game Boy Advance. I thought, you know, we should start with this one, because there's not going to be really much new to me here. Why is it not starting? I'm pressing start on my controller here, and it doesn't seem to want to respond. Hold on. Just more technical difficulties, which seems to just be the theme of today's stream. Let me unplug and replug in. Oh, you know what? I think it's because I have it plugged into a Player 2 slot on this Retron. I'm using a knockoff SNES controller, by the way. It has a good feel. Really, the only noticeable difference is that it doesn't actually have the Nintendo logo on it. There we go. Yes, no? Oh, no, this is... There we go. Main menu. Here we go. Now, yeah, Namco Museum, Namco Museum. So it looks like we have Ms. Pac-Man, Pole Position, Dig Dug, Galaga, and Galaxian. Okay. Looks like Ms. Pac-Man is giving us two options. We'll go full screen, I guess. All right. We'll play like a round of each of these games. These are all, arcade games I'm very familiar with. I thought, I'm trying to go like what would be least interesting to most interesting to watch me stream, while also keeping like as little like breaks to change consoles as possible. So as you can tell by the fact we're starting with the Retron, that means we're ending with Fallout 76. um, so, it's Miss Pac-Man with some pretty, downgraded sprites here. I don't think there's too much else to say about it. I don't think there was too much more to expect either. Yeah, probably the worst, but probably also the more interesting one to watch. 13%, 14% of frames dropped at this point. I'm beyond frustrated that this is the best connection I could get to a server. It looked good. What, did that connection lower like the moment I actually... Oh, this is nothing but dropped frames. Why? Why? Why?